Okay, guys. Full disclosure, I hadn't had a Happy Meal since 2019, I think, because they took the McDonald's out of the Walmarts, and when I used to shop there, I used to stop and get McDonald's for lunch, and sometimes I'd get a Happy Meal because tiny nuggets, tiny fries, or I'd get a chicken sandwich. But they have the Disney World 50th anniversary little figures. Well, because I am a Disney nerd, and please don't fall apart on me. Um, oh, yeah, falling apart. I had to get some. Come on, why won't it go back on? There we go. So, I've got Pooh Bear, who has the castle background, and the second one I have, oh boy, is Celebration Mickey Mouse. I don't know how many actual toys that particular location has because honestly, I Ubered my Ubered my meal. I said I want McDonald's, and even though it's right across the street, it was right across the busy highway, and I'm not gonna walk across the busy highway, and everyone else was working at my job, so it's not like I was like, hey, can you go grab me McDonald's? I had to pay for them to bring it across the street. And then later that night, my stepmom wasn't going to be cooking, so I just asked my dad when he picked me up. I'm like, can I go through the McDonald's drive-through? He drove me, and I got Winnie the Pooh, whose stand does not want to stay together for some reason. Pooh Bear, no, he fell off the little stand. Look at him. Look at his face. But what I found weird when looking at all the available characters, there is not one princess. At least not on the boxes I've seen. And I think there's no princess because I did count. I sat there and counted them 1 to 50 and no princesses. They do have Bruni Brunny, however you say the little salamander fire name. Speaking of which, say hi. This is one of those things that I just saw when I was getting my nightly soft drink coffee after work. I was like, I'm gonna buy you. You're coming home with me, and you're gonna sit in my Disney collection. I say that as if it's all on one cohesive shelf, but it's not right now. It will be, though. It will be. But, like, they had him and Olaf, and I think I want those two. I definitely want the Minnie to go with my Mickey, but I don't know how I'm gonna get the ones I want. If only, like, certain locations have certain toys, and this brings me back to the days of when they used to do those tiny itty bitty Madame Alexandra dolls. You remember those with the little open and shut eyes? And they would do the Wizard of Oz themed ones. I think they did them 2 or 3 times. And actually, I have a fair few of those. Come on, Pooh Bear, back on your stand. And I remember my mom, she would take us through the McDonald's because I'm a Wizard of Oz fan. And the McDonald's kept giving us the same one over and over and over again. And I am not opposed to having so many tiny little dolls, but I wanted Dorothy, and I kept getting the Cowardly Lion. It was very sad. And if my little ones weren't packed up, I would show you, but I think they are. We're getting off topic. There we go. Nope. Spoke too soon. See, because he doesn't like to stand on his stand. Because they all have little peg feet. His is right on his heel so he can hold that pose. But that's where the thing is, because these just snap together. And the backgrounds, I find it cool. Let's talk about the background since he's all falling apart. Can you see that? It's a 3D situation. There it is at night with the fireworks and during the day. And another great thing about 3D for me is I can make that noise. I used to make that noise to annoy my sister. She doesn't like that noise. But they all have different backgrounds. Like I saw some of them have the Epcot background, and I forget what the third background is that I saw, but mine too have this background.